Hi everyone, welcome to Info TV. In this video, we will be talking about the Common Core experience. Common Core is a math standard that public and most private schools use today and makes learning math difficult, discouraging kids from learning math. We think that the Common Core standards prevent kids from doing well in math. As a result, the rich people have enough money to hire private tutors, while the poor people are stuck with Common Core. Before we go on with this video, I have a challenge for everyone who's watching. Like this video and subscribe within 5 seconds. Let's start with the history of Common Core. In 2008, Janet Napolitano had the idea for the Common Core. Dane Lin, a former director of the NGA's Education Policy Division, said, "The more she thought about it, she came to the conclusion that America couldn't lead the world in innovation and remain competitive if we didn't have an internationally competitive education system." This basically means that she was saying that our country needed a better math system. In December 2008, she released a report that was the building blocks of the Common Core we have today. In 2009, the NGA, or the National Governors Association, had a meeting with a group of people to discuss the Common Core standards. The intent of Common Core was to stabilize the American economy and help kids who are behind in math, and to standardize math and English learning across the country. The Common Core was deployed into school systems across the country in 2010. Now, every student in public schools and most students in private schools use the Common Core standard. However, the Common Core standards have failed to stabilize the schools that use it. As a result, the standardized test scores have gone down since the time before the Common Core. As the Heitzinger report says in their 2014 article about the Common Core, the standards have been in place in many districts for 3 years, but most textbooks, curriculum, and teacher training have yet to catch up with the Common Core's grand vision. The math standards, in particular, have caused outrage across the country, as parents have grappled with confusing homework and garbled word problems labeled Common Core. Several states are currently reconsidering the standards in response to the growing backlash. An article by Neil McCluskey in October 2018 said, "The Core's content may be unable to deliver on its promises. It is not well benchmarked to the standards of top-performing countries, promises notwithstanding, and is pedagogically questionable, focusing, for instance, more on talking about mathematical reasoning and less on actual computation." This is more evidence why the Common Core's math standards have weakened math throughout the country. As a 7th grade math student in the Common Core, it presents math in an extremely boring way that puts the emphasis on intense and boring steps for solving easy problems instead of creative thinking. I have never encountered a fellow student who actually likes the Common Core curriculum. If I just used the Common Core, I would hate math in addition to being bad at math. The only reason that I like math is that I learn math outside of school. If you are poor and have to go to the public schools, you will not be able to get a good education in math because the Common Core is an extremely bad system. However, if you are rich enough to hire a private tutor, then you can be good at math and have a higher chance of succeeding and becoming rich when you become an adult. All over the country, rich people hire tutors to help them learn math, which gives them a higher chance of being put into top high schools or getting into a good college. This means that rich families have a higher chance of staying rich, whereas poor families most likely will stay poor. This means that if schools use the Common Core system, not only will they be a worse school, but it also makes the playing field not level and gives a huge advantage to rich people. In the Race to the Top competition, featuring a $4 billion prize, states are awarded extra points for using the Common Core. This is essentially bribing states to use the Common Core, which is why 42 out of the 50 states use the Common Core. An ideal math standard would feature an engaging curriculum that would allow students to do math at their level. To sum it up, the Common Core is a system that weakens our education system and gives rich people a huge advantage over poor people. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our video.